Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. We got a lot of familiar faces in the house and a couple of newcomers, so thank you for coming in. The Real Tig, I think this is your first time here, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you feel welcome. As I put channels on the screen, you'll hear the stories that I tell about the different creators that are in the house and different channels that they run. So forgive me, we got quite a list here. Lydia Saba, thanks for coming in. Zelda Master John was our featured channel from Friday. Thanks for coming back. Jaden Sue is always with us, so thanks for coming in as well. Miss Mata, it's great to see you again, so thank you very much. That Blue Moon, hopefully we can pick your mood up while we continue with the live stream, but it's great to see you again. Georgia Bulldogs, it's always good to see you, so thank you very much. And am I caught up already? Oh, we got a few more people that just slipped in. Just Living Life, thank you for coming in again. Kit Vlogs, it's good to see you back as well. And then the Real Tig, hopefully you guys feel welcome. Healthy Lifestyle with Steph, it's good to see you. We've got a lot of dynamic creators that will come through today, and everybody is here to connect. So I'll describe in a moment how that process works. And little Tadler and Kayla, my featured channel for today, and I'm going to pull that up right now for us to have a look at. So I'll describe the process for how we connect with each other here in the chat first, and then I'll go over how the wheel works and things like that. And we'll see if we can have some fun for today. So my BS Life is a dynamic creator who has been with us probably for every live stream since they found Tuber Chat not too long ago. And so thank you for that. I've also swapped playlists with them, so that's something they're willing to do if you'd like to do that. The way you might connect with any channel in the chat, like my BS Life, is to first of all leave a single emoji next to their name in the chat. That lets them know you want to connect with them. Then you visit their channel, watch a short video in full, and it must be at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Then while you're watching, you leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and it should be at least a couple of sentences long so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. You give the creator a thumbs up always, and if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them. We subscribe to everybody at Tuber Chat. I have to say that, of course. And then come back into the chat here, leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've connected and secured the connection so they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Food Fight Showdown, thanks for coming in. Kanisha Harry, it's always wonderful to see you. I was lucky to catch Kanisha Harry on a live stream yesterday for a moment. Michael's Adventures, it's always great to see you. We just ran into each other. Whose live stream did we run into each other in? Was it the Dude Rocks? I try to hit as many live streams as I can every day. Sexy Too Much for you, Coleman. It's always nice to see you, so thank you for coming in. Right Bird, thanks for coming in again. Also, The Essence of Sonya is a previously featured channel here, so thanks for coming in. Wayne's Adventure, I know we just connected, so thank you for coming and checking out Tuber Chat. Everybody in the chat is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. The best idea is always to go first. Visit a channel like my BS Life here. By letting them know you want to connect, you leave a single emoji next to their name in the chat. That lets them know that you're about to connect with them. Head to their channel, watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and then give a thumbs up, of course. And, you know, I always say if you enjoy their content, because I have to say that, but then you subscribe to them, come back into the chat here, and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you have secured the connection, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Mick For Real, thanks for coming back again. So again, please don't be shy. Everybody's here for the same thing. We all want to connect, so feel free to reach out to everybody in the chat. with the real Tig Tig. Hopefully you're going to have a good time here, meet some new friends and family members. Please don't be shy. It's always best to go first. So take your time with it. Reach out to each creator one by one, and you will find yourself growing your channel in no time. I'll describe how the wheel works. Once you've been here for about 20 minutes or half an hour, I don't keep a timer, it's arbitrary. And I know that you're active in the chat, meeting new friends and family members and things like this, then I add you to the wheel. The wheel is completely random, as you would expect. And then when your name comes up, if you're still here, I put your channel up on the screen and we talk about it for a couple minutes if you would like to. So my BS Life here is well on the way towards the 500. That must be on their mind. Hopefully we can push them a little farther today. And then Shen Zen Zen just walked in, so thank you very much for coming in again. Shen Zen Zen is our featured channel for tomorrow, as a matter of fact. My BS Life is a dynamic creator with a fantastic presentation and personality, but somebody who is going to motivate you in a way that you may find challenging if you're somebody like me. He does a lot of fitness on his channel and kind of shows you how easy it can be to keep yourself in shape. So now that I've gone through his entire collection of videos, it is going to be motivating for me to maybe think about starting to do something about it. But it's great to have somebody like My BS Life featured so that everybody can see a dynamic creator. There's much to be learned about presentation here. And then, of course, My BS Life is available on Instagram if you want to connect with them there as well. So I'm going to move on to another channel here and just talk about something for a quick second. A fellow creator of ours has been diagnosed positive with COVID-19. She won't be posting for a little while, and I was in a live stream with the Foodie Squad the other day, and she was talking about this. So as you can see, she's got a video here just from a few days ago talking about her experience and things like that. Happy Jer, it's great to see you as well. So what the idea is behind this, you'll see a post on my community tab here and on my personal channel, if you want to connect with me there as well. The idea is if everybody could visit Angel Lives and just watch a few videos, just run any number of videos that you can afford the time to do. And what we'll do is we'll keep her channel active for her while she's off resting and doing the things she needs to do to get better until she can start posting regularly again. Hopefully it won't be more than a couple of weeks, but if everybody could just run a few videos for her, that would be fantastic. Thailand Mick, it's always good to see you. And then hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting today in the chat already. So I'm going to start adding names to the wheel shortly. And again, the way that the wheel works is simply once you've been here for about 20 minutes or half an hour-ish, I add your name into the wheel. The wheel is completely random. And then once I spin the wheel and your name comes up, then we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it for a couple of minutes if that's what you would like. So just have a look at how we're doing here. 17 in the chat. I hope everybody will give us a thumbs up. It really helps. And if you have the ability to share us out, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, or anywhere else, we'll appreciate that also. It is some hot where I am. Wow. I might get you to pardon me for a second. Oh, R7, it's great to see you. Thank you very much for coming to support. You may find yourself getting a lot of invitations to connect with people. So I hope that that's something that you want to do. What I'll ask from everybody, of course, we've changed the way that we connect with everybody now. What we do is you reach out to a creator by leaving a single emoji in the chat to let them know that you want to connect with them. Then you head to their channel, watch a short video in full of at least a minute long, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video and give a thumbs up. And if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them, and then you come back into the chat here, leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured the connection, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. So I'm going to get you to excuse me just for 1 second. That Blue Moon, I'm glad that you're hopefully becoming happier. Yeah, probably for a second should have hooked up an extra fan, but I am just dying here. We've got a heat wave like you wouldn't believe going on in Niagara Falls, Canada. Shen Zen Zen, thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. You can do to share for Tuber Chat and give us thumbs up and stuff like that. R7, well, people will connect with you regardless, even if you have no content now, if that's what you would like, so that when you do start producing content, if you choose to, then you'll already have a little bit of a head start. So we've been getting fairly busy at Tuber Chat for the last little while. So pardon me for a second. I'm going to leave you looking at Angel Lives, and when I come back, I'll add some names to the screen. I have to get a fan on because I am just dripping with sweat over here. All right, I'm almost back already. Luckily, Kristen and Kira were helping me with that. We had a couple of rainstorms, so I thought that was going to help, but unfortunately, it's still humid and this and that. So here we go. Let me think about adding some names to the wheel. Hopefully, all my systems are running up to snuff today. Okay. Takes me just a quick second to get settled with my list. Let's get that Blue Moon on there. Let's get Kit Vlogs going. These are newcomers from this weekend. I'm happy to see you back. The Real Tig Tig's going to go up in a second after Just Living Life. My BS Life is our featured channel. Seldom Master John and Lydia Saba can hit the wheel. Healthy Lifestyle with Steph and The Essence of Sonia. Then I'll spin and I'll add a couple more names in a few moments. Spin and see what's going to happen here. Pattaya MD, thanks for coming in. That Blue Moon, I'm sure everybody's happy that you're here as well. I certainly am. We hope that we can bring some kind of light into everybody's YouTube life here. Hopefully we can grow our channels and then help you maximize the impact and get everything you want out of YouTube. My internet isn't being as fast as I wish it would either. So we're on the right network. We are. So Kit Vlogs is first. This is a relatively new connection for Tuber Chat, somebody that just found us this weekend, but I'm glad that you're back and spending time with us and hopefully growing your channel. You're well over 1,000 subscribers, but hopefully we could push you a little bit farther towards the 2,000 that must be on your mind. Happy Lux is back with his second account. Happy Lux, a very dear friend of Tuber Chat and myself personally. Plenty of trick shots. It's great to see you again. I know it's been a while, but hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here again today. Happy Lux is a growth stream, much more fast-paced than what Tuber Chat is. It's kind of a party over there, but we have of subscribers, both for Tuber Chat and for my personal channel over there. Dinny, Keto Diva, Ketolicious AF. That is some name. But it's good to see you here. This is your Tuber Chat. Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream. Kid Wonder, is that another account for Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, or do you did you change your name, or is that is it somebody else entirely? Cyberlife, thanks for coming in. Cyberlife and I just switched playlists. If anybody wants to do that with them, and then yeah, Dinny Keto Diva, great to see you here. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family again. KG Vlogs, I think this might be your first time here, so thanks for coming in. Please don't be shy. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's here to connect. We all want the same thing. So the best idea is always to go first. Reach out to any creator that you want one by one. And what we do is leave a single emoji next to their name in the chat. That lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences long so that it doesn't get held for review or caught by the YouTube spam filters. Give the creator a thumbs up, and if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them, and then come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured the connection, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Yeah, Dinny, that's great. I'm sure you're going to meet some new friends and family members right away, as well as KG. There's familiar faces in the house, like Zelda Master. Come up onto the screen right now and have a look at what Zelda Master John has going on for us today. 143 videos is pretty impressive, to be honest with you, for 1,000 subscribers. You got 1,300 subscribers, so you're doing fantastic. And Zelda Master John is available, willing to run playlists as well. Happens to be available on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, as is Tuber Chat and myself. Plenty of trick shots, you know. So what I understand what you mean when people come connect and then never watch videos again. So what we're focused on here at Tuber Chat is we're a growth stream, just like a lot of the others that you've seen, but we're very much focused on loyal and dedicated supporters. And you'll know by the stories that I tell about the creators that I put up on the screen with their channels here, and by the stories I tell about people who come through the chat, the kind of creators that are coming through that continue to support both with Tuber Chat and my personal channel and mix and mingle with each other. Now that you've been here, you'll start to see some familiar faces out in other live streams supporting and things like that. What we're focused on is building our channels on a strong and solid foundation of loyal and dedicated supporters who will continue to come back to support you, not only in the coming days, but weeks, months, and hopefully eventually years. We put a lot of focus on swapping playlists with other creators. That's a great collaboration that can build a bond between yourself and another creator and get you a little bit of favoritism. When somebody's looking at their list of who's online or who's dropped videos, you tend to go to the more familiar channels first, the ones who you know are supporting you. That's what we're building here. As well, we have a lot of creators doing the featured channels collaboration here. That can really get a connection going between you and other creators. Tuber Chat is now featured on the 5th channel here, and we're very happy to be returning that favor as we always do. So hopefully you'll have some fun meeting some new friends and family members, and you'll start to see some of the support coming back and returning to you right away afterwards. Let's spin the wheel and pull another channel up, and then we'll see what else is happening over here. Healthy Lifestyle with Steph is with us for probably every stream, almost every stream. I think she's here. Let's get her up on the screen. We're on episode 38 now of Tuber Chat, and things are chugging along just nicely. So thank you very much everybody who keeps coming back and supporting us, to our newcomers as well. And then if you have the ability to share us out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, or Reddit or anything like that, always the more people we get in, the more we can maximize the impact for everybody here. That Blue Moon, thank you very much. It's really appreciate the kind words. Hopefully you're having a good time meeting new friends and family members as well. In Rachel's place, it's good to see you back. Thank you very much for coming in again. And then, yeah, it's wonderful to see everybody connecting the way that they are. Healthy Lifestyle with Steph comes to us often, as I said. Almost every stream, I think. It might be every stream. I'm just having a look at this, 500 subscribe all the way. Yeah, so she's over. Well, Healthy Lifestyle with Steph does not have her account public, which is fine. But obviously is well over the 500 there. So hopefully we can push you a little bit farther, get you closer to that 1,000 that we know is on everybody's mind. Rightbird followed on Twitter. Thank you very much. We have a special Twitter list. We build a lot of, or I do. I build a lot of different things outside of the live stream, so that you can continue to connect and continue to find generous, supportive creators, even when we're not live streaming. One of the things that we do is on Twitter, we have a special Twitter list, and it's called Tuber Chat Stars. And it is YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. So for anybody who has tweeted for us or retweeted us, they end up on that list. So if you're looking for generous creators that want to, you want to connect with if you want to connect with people who are generous on Twitter, we have that list that could get you started there. Beautiful Fetching Rose, it's wonderful to see you back here again. So yeah, KG, the best idea is always to go first, always to reach out to each creator one by one. We're going to be here for a couple of hours, so there's plenty of time to take your time and meet each individual creator. I want you to get everything that you can out of Tuber Chat while you're here, so that you maximize your impact. The Dude Rocks is in the house. Thanks for coming back again. Dude Rocks is another supportive channel for us. Here's Lydia Heba. She was actually the first one here today, early, as a matter of fact. So Lydia, thank you very much, especially for coming early. Thanks for returning and supporting Tuber Chat. With 619 subscribers, hopefully we can push you a little bit farther towards the 700 that now must be on your mind. That Blue Moon, thank you very much. It's bringing down so much positivity all in one session, but I really appreciate the things that you're saying. Hopefully you get what you need out of Tuber Chat, though. I really hope that you can maximize your impact while you're here, so that the happiness that we're hoping to build can carry on even when we're not streaming. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow, but the time changes, and then we stream 4 times a week. So hopefully everybody's got their notification bells on, because I change the time constantly so that we different creators from all around the world in different time zones and things like that. Okay, thank you, Jaden, for letting me know. Is anybody else having trouble with my audio there, or buffering? Does it seem like my internet is choking? Or oh, really? I don't really know what to think about that. I think we've got all of our non-essential devices off in the house, but I appreciate everybody's patience while we do this. The truth of the matter is, the audio's crackly, eh? That's interesting. Let me see if there's anything about that. Thank you for letting me know. This change to this, you should still be able to hear me, but should be a lot worse sounding. Yeah, buffering and this and that every so often, but we can push through. Okay, so thank you everybody for the patience. I don't know what to think about the internet. We had power outages yesterday. Tuber Chat's live stream was fine, but no, I'm not starting over, Jaden. I'm not going to cut the stream. So the truth of the matter is, and the whole reason why this is called Tuber Chat is because the action really goes down in the chat. really has not much to do with the things I say. I know I'm positive and motivating at times and things like this, but the purpose all to be here is to connect with each other in the chat. So that can continue. If I lose a stream, I'll do everything I can to get it back, but I don't expect to lose anything now. It just might be a little bit annoying for everybody, but I appreciate you hanging in there. And then Melda and Amra family is a dear friend. Thank you for coming back again. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you meet some new friends and family members here as well. Plenty of Trick Shots has almost 500. Hopefully we can get you a little bit farther there. Georgia Bulldogs, whatever you do, try to go first. Meet other creators. Reach out to other creators. Don't wait for them to come to you. I want to make sure you get as many new friends and family members as you want here today. And maybe I should add some more names to the wheel before I spin, eh? Okay, so while that blue moon is still on the wheel, so is Just Living Life, Real Tig Tig, and The Essence of Sun. Yeah, let me see what else I can do here. Wayne's Adventure. Shenzhen Zen is our featured channel for tomorrow, but I'm going to put them on the wheel for now. Make our moderators wait. We see our moderators every day, so I try to mix that up a little bit. Mick for Real, Thailand Mick. Georgia Bulldogs. Brightbird. And I'll spin, and then we'll think about adding a couple more names afterwards. Carrie Beth, it's wonderful to have you back. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you meet some new friends and family members today. Carrie Beth put out a fun attempt at duplicating, what was it called again? The Taco Bell Berry Blast? Is that what it was called? The Taco Bell Berry Blast? And it was something else. But she's a wonderful creator. Her editing is just out of this world. She's so fast-paced and has a ton of energy. We've swapped playlists, so that Carrie Beth is somebody who's willing to swap playlists. She's actually been connected to me for months and months and months, probably 6 months so far. Thank you, Happy Lux, as well. Yeah, Carrie Beth has been connected to me for probably 6 months on my personal channel and now here with Tuber Chat as well. She's been with us. She was a featured channel last weekend, as a matter of fact. But we did swap playlists, and she's a pleasure to watch. So I hope everybody will connect with her. And this is wonderful. We're actually doing really well. 36 thumbs up. How many in the chat? I don't know. I usually don't pay attention to that. No, I don't even know how to tell the way my window is. It doesn't matter. 26. Okay. So thank you, everybody. And, of course, for the thumbs up. If you have the ability to share, we appreciate that as well. That Blue Moon is a relatively new connection for Tuber Chat, but somebody who's back again and has a million positive things to say, so I appreciate that. I should, what did I connect with you with? Oh, GTA Fails. I wondered because I looked at this and I'm like, didn't I see that? No, this is the video that I saw. So I do love Grand Theft Auto. So does Kira. I say to, we've had discussions about playing Grand Theft Auto. I've had my son playing it since he was 6 years old. And we used to, it used to be funny because you see people cringe when they're like, oh, you're not supposed to be playing that game. That's an adult game. It's okay. You can keep the volume down. It's got lots of racing games, and Grand Theft Auto's got everything in it. I don't play a lot of video games. I do love them, but I just don't have a lot of time for that. When I do play video games, I either play a lot of classics, like those Nintendo classics and stuff like that, or PlayStation and stuff. But I also I do love Grand Theft Auto. Kara will do a live stream playing Minecraft, probably playing Minecraft. Excuse me, probably tomorrow. Right Bird, thank you for tweeting this. I really appreciate that. I'm going to I'm not logged in on Twitter on the same browser, so I can't do my thing right now, but I'll just make a note of that. I still prefer pen and paper when I make notes, but I'll have a look and I'll make sure you get added into our Tuber Chat stars list. Anybody who tweets or retweets. Yeah, plenty of trick shots. You shouldn't be. It's okay. I shouldn't. It's not that much of a big deal, but try to spell out your numbers, please. In chats like this, only in growth streams you have to worry about it, but it can be considered spam when we use numbers. So for the number 33, you want to type it out, 33. Yeah, it's no problem. It's okay. And then oh, thank you, Melda and Amra. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. Melda and Amra runs another growth stream as well that we have gained hundreds and hundreds of subscribers from, both on my personal channel and here at Tuber Chat. Occasionally, I'll leave a message in the chat for my personal channel if anybody wants to connect with me there. B-Hop Nation TV, thank you for coming back in. That is a very dynamic creator, somebody who spreads a lot of positivity and optimism. Somebody who I've been following for many, many months now, and comes into Tuber Chat quite regularly. You'd wish best. It's wonderful to see you. I hang out in her live streams a little bit here and there as well. She's always having dynamic conversations, engaging with other creators on her channel. So hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. That Blue Moon, I feel the same way. So Thailand Mick, he does a lot of live streaming as well, and is a part of a community that I also am involved with one of the channels that I manage professionally. There's a crowd over there that all has the similarity of having visited Thailand. So they got this group happening and a connection between everybody, and it's quite an engaging group of people. But Thailand Mick is doing some live streaming as well. Give me just a moment, everybody, please. I gotta get you to excuse me for a second. I'm just going to show everybody something, okay? Kristen, I don't know how well this is going to show up on the screen. So I'm using Kristen's computer, and we've been talking lately. I don't know if you can see that. She's logged in under her own account. If I got that right, yeah. And if you see here, it looks like she's not subscribed to Tuber Chat. How ridiculous is that? So what we were talking about, if everybody noticed, in the last 2 weeks, there was a glitch where people were losing a lot of subscribers. And at the beginning of this weekend, we found that Kristen was not subscribed to my personal channel. For those of you who don't know, Kristen is my girlfriend. She's in the chat as a moderator, but we live together. We've been together many years and this and that. So it just points out again the glitch about losing these subscribers and the ridiculousness of some of the connections that haven't stuck. But if you just keep doing what you're doing, sometimes on YouTube we have to take 2 steps forward and we fall 1 step back, but we just keep going, and eventually we all get what we want out of all of this anyway. So let's get Wayne's Adventure up here and see what they've got going on for us today. There we go. So Wayne's Adventure also does the featured channels collaboration. This is a wonderful collaboration that creators can do. Anybody can do this. And what you do when you feature channels on the front of your page like this, on the front of your channel, you're saying to your audience and the YouTube algorithms that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when they, in turn, some of them feature you also, they are saying to their audiences and the YouTube algorithm that you are worthy of being featured by them. You can imagine the impact that this has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So it's a wonderful collaboration. And if you have featured Tuber Chat or my personal channel on your front page, please make sure that I know about it so I can return that favor, because I absolutely do that on both channels. And then hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in, but it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting with each other. I was in with Kenesha Harry on one of her live streams yesterday as well. So I'm glad to see Kenesha connecting with people as well. Georgia Bulldogs. Everybody's having a good time, it looks like. That's great. And then again, I'll thank you for the thumbs up. I know when you're on a phone, the reason why we all remind everybody when we're live streaming is when you're on a phone, you got to turn the chat off to give the thumbs up. You don't lose your place, and it only takes a moment, but I appreciate it when everybody does that. Wayne's Adventure, my pleasure to have you up on the screen here and feature your channel for a quick second. I'm just going to have a quick look at some of the other content that you've got here. After a little while, if you continue to return to Tuber Chat, I'll get to know your channel a little bit better, and then I'll have better stories to tell about you when you're here. But it looks like you've got quite a bit of live streaming going on. I got to do a souvenir hunting video. I live in Niagara Falls, Canada, and I'm going to think about doing a souvenir hunting live stream. Somebody asked me for something. I'm going to go see if I can find it. So let's spin the wheel and see what's happening. Thank you very much, That Blue Moon. I appreciate all the thumbs up. And, of course, anything anybody could do to share is always appreciated as well. Shenzhen Zen is another dynamic creator who is with us all the time. She's our featured creator for tomorrow. She has a lot of dynamic content. You can see she does the featured channels collaboration. She's got some familiar faces there, including Kevin King, Carrie Beth, who's with us right now, and then Kristen and myself. So Shenzhen Zen is also willing to swap playlists. So if anybody has, if anybody needs watch hours or knows somebody who does, there are a lot of creators willing to swap playlists. If you're willing to swap playlists with people, please just say so in the chat. Just say, I am willing to swap playlists. And other creators will reach out to you, and then you can make arrangements to do that with everybody if you'd like. Thank you, That Blue Moon. And then I don't want to rush too much before adding another, before spinning the wheel again. So I'm just going to see if I can add another name here. There's a few that have been on there for a while. I'm not really rushing my way through channels today. Essence of Sonia is willing to swap playlists. So a lot of times I make arrangements with people outside, but the Essence of Sonia, if you'd like, I'm going to swap with you right away. I will reach out to you on Instagram or somewhere, and we will make arrangements to do that. Most of you know I've got 2 channels, of course, so I can run playlists on Tuber Chat. Tuber Chat needs watch hours, just like everybody does. And then my personal channel, I still swap playlists, even though I'm monetized, and I expect to permanently continue swapping playlists with people so that we can get everybody as many watch hours as they want. Yes, Jaden. Right after the live stream today, I'm going to start running your playlist, Jaden. Okay, so I'll read. I know we're already connected on a few different networks, So I'll send you a quick message when we're done. And we'll start right away. Pardon me just for 1 second. I'll spin the wheel. I'll put another channel up, and then I'm going to get you, excuse me, just for another quick second. So let's look at Right Bird, who is a little bit, not so much of a new connection for Tuber Chat. I forget how long ago we connected. Let's see if we can find a red line anywhere, or if it's been too long. Maybe it's longer than I think it was. Oh, you have all long videos here. Look at all this Grand Theft Auto stuff. Yeah, I can't remember what video we might have connected with. I forget how long ago it was. Anyway, this is Right Bird. She's got a lot of dynamic content here, obviously. So pardon me while I let you just look at this for a quick second, and I will end up right back. 10 Vales, it's great to see you. Ann Lee, thank you for coming in. Ann Lee, I think this might be your first time here at Tuber Chat. If I'm wrong about that, then forgive me for that. But hopefully you feel welcome here. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody in the chat that you'd like to. The best idea is always to go first. Don't wait for anybody to come to you. We're all here to connect. And you just leave a single emoji next to somebody's name that lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel, watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. And then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so you don't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them, and then come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know you've secured the connection, and then they could turn around and do the same thing for your channel. So pardon me, I will be right back. All right, sorry for that, everybody. Thank you for your patience. We're back in action, and it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting with each other anyway, so that's great. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up, and then I'll add a couple more names to the wheel. The Real Tig Tig. Now, this is a treat because this is a newer channel for Tuber Chat, somebody who's here for the first time. Hopefully still having a good time connecting with everybody. Lewin Gaming, thank you for coming in. Lewin Gaming is willing to swap playlists. I've swapped with them already a couple of times. As a matter of fact, USA Scratchers, it's great to have you back in the house as well, so thank you for that. And so the Real Tig Tig, because you are a new connection for Tuber Chat, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is look for a video. I'd like to give you a few minutes of watch time here. I'll take this video here, your 6-minute one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And then I will give you a thumbs up, of course. And then I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I will make sure that the connection sticks. We always want to be doing it the right way. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well. And you've got your notification bell on so that you don't miss any of our further live streams. We're back tomorrow, as well as next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times will change. So I did promise I was going to add a couple more names to the wheel, so I'll do that. Cozy Relaxation, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming in again. Just having a look at my other window here. So Rightbird, as far as exchanging playlists, all it is a simple arrangement between two creators to swap playlists with each other, meaning you will run a playlist for me, I will run a playlist for you. And you could imagine if you have a playlist of 3 or 5 or 10 or even 20 hours or more, and you get a lot of other creators running that playlist, your hours can really stack up. But there's an added benefit because when you make a trade-off like that, you kind of develop the smallest relationship with the creator, a little bit of a bond. You've traded favors, and you can start to see a little bit of the support that will continue coming back. I can't be 100% sure how often you can do it with the creator. My understanding is it may be as short as a couple of weeks. It could be as long as over a month. But the object then would just be to try to meet up with as many different creators as you can for the purpose of swapping playlists. I'm usually doing many a day because I have different devices and different accounts and stuff like this. But at least one a day you might be able to do, especially if you have an old phone or something that you can use. And as Inspired by Nature NG, thanks for coming in again. That's my BS life. Kristen literally just came in right now and asked me if I needed a drink. That was pretty funny. Oh, the real Tig Tig. Oh, is the real Tig Tig even still here? We'll check. I should probably mention sometimes when we have new creators in the house. Okay, the real Tig Tig, you might still be here. So the that's funny. The what we have to dance around the things we say here. I have a lot of words blocked that we're not able to use, like sub and subscribe and connect and stuff like that, right? So in chats like this, it is proper. It's not even proper etiquette. It's just what we do. We have to dance around the ideas of subscribing to each other and stuff like that, because certainly we don't look at this as a sub for sub network at all. We actually discourage that particular behavior. However, because we are connecting with each other, we probably fall under the same umbrella. In chats like this, it can be considered spam. different types of self-promotion and things like this. So we use a lot of different terminology, like would you like to dance together, or I've been to your house and left a package, or I've left footprints around your stuff and things like this. So we have to dance around it, but it all means the same thing. It means I've been to your channel, I've subscribed to you, you've been to my channel, you've subscribed to me. And it's just what we have to do to dance around these ideas. One of the most common ways of describing it is who wants to dance, or, you know, we should dance together. But that's all that is. Sheriff Bufford, it's great to see you back again. So thank you very much for that. Looks like everybody's having a good time connecting, so that's great. I will add a couple more names here. And we're looking at Mick For Real. Mick For Real is a relatively new connection for Tuber Chat, but has some dynamic content. Now, this is odd. Why is... Oh, there's the red line. I was just going to say, where's the red line? I just went through this on my Watch Later list like yesterday. So, let me see who I can add here. Lydia Saba, did we? Yeah, we showed that channel. Thailand Mick, we've looked at. Kanisha Harry needs to come up on the wheel right now. In Rachel's place, and Carrie Beth. And again, the way the wheel works is after about 20 minutes or half an hour, it's arbitrary. I don't keep a timer or anything like that. I know you've been connecting in the chat, meeting different creators and things like this, and having a good time. Then I add you to the wheel. The wheel's completely random, as you can see. But once your name comes up, as long as you're still here, then I put your channel up on the screen and we talk about it for a couple of minutes. The Essence of Sonia was our featured channel from last Monday. And Cyberlife, I think I welcomed you. The Essence of Sonia is a dynamic creator. Oh, I would love it if we could get you to the 400 between today and tomorrow. Not to mention whatever else you might be doing. There's other growth streams and stuff like that. We have some friends. A couple of them came through today. Happy Lux and Melda and Amra, of course. So the Essence of Sonia, very close to that 370 right now. You got one more to go. And I think it's possible. I think we can get the Essence of Sonia to her 400 by the end of tomorrow, because Tuber Chat is going to run still for quite a while today. But tomorrow we come again at a little bit of a different time. So if anybody hasn't connected with the Essence of Sonia, this is another dynamic creator who, like I say, is generous in swapping and doing different things for other creators. Like, for instance, the Featured Channels collaboration that she's done here, and we've returned with her as well. And then her content is very dynamic. As you can see, she's got quite a bit of live streaming, including game nights and things like that. So you'll have fun if you connect with her and hang out in some live streams and this and that. My pleasure, Sonia, for having you up again on the screen. And like I said, the Essence of Sonia was our featured channel from last Monday. If you'd like to be considered as a featured channel on Tuber Chat, what I look for is generous creators who understand that in order to get what you want out of YouTube truly, you have to give much more than you ever expect to receive. That's what I look for most often. We have an email list at tuberchat.com. It's very simple. You just put your email in. It's supposed to send you a confirmation, although I've heard a couple times that hasn't worked, but the emails are there. And then it's only me that's going to be emailing you, not more than once a week, but I haven't even started yet. And eventually I'll start sending some emails to let you know the different things that are available from Tuber Chat, even when we're not live streaming. So for instance, we're available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and much more. And then Jazzy Nicole, thanks for coming in again. So if you'd like to be considered as a featured creator, I'll be picking from the email list. So I wonder if I can add any more names to the list, or if I will spin first. Maybe I'll spin. Is plenty of trick shots still in the house? Here's In Rachel's Place. Well, AKA James 615. I think this is your first time here at Tuber Chat, so thank you for coming in. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's here to connect. We all want the same thing. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members. The best idea is to reach out to creators. Don't wait for them to come to you. Everybody wants to connect. Lily Urich, thanks for coming in. The way that we connect here is you leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat. That lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then you head to their channel, watch a short video in full. It must be at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms, and then leave a meaningful, genuine comment while you're watching about the content of that video. And it should be at least a couple of full sentences long so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them and then come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured the connection, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. In Rachel's Place is doing the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time with Carrie Beth, who's here with us now, and Kay Renee, who's often in the chat with us, another featured channel, as well as Tuber Chat here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting with each other. I'm just scanning through the chat here. So let me see what I can do here. I think Plenty of Trick Shots is gone, right? Plenty of Trick Shots is not here. Already B-Hop Nation TV up here. And then I'll spin and we'll see who's coming up next. That was a close one, but Kanisha Harry's coming up now. This is somebody who's been connected to me for many, many months, since the beginning of my personal journey through this community that we talk about all the time. Probably 6 months now we've been connected, and we try to support each other as much as we can in different live streams and stuff like that. She's well past her 1,500 subscribers. MAH Videos, thanks for coming back again. It's great to see you again. Kanisha's willing to swap playlists as well. Now, she is monetized, right? I forget how long ago you got monetized. But Kanisha is willing to swap playlists. She's a dynamic creator. She does a lot of different things on her channel, a lot of live streaming. But one of the things that she comes to mind when I think about her channel. She does some do-it-yourself stuff. So she teaches you, for instance, how to make hand sanitizer, which is a good idea these days. And then as well, she does extreme couponing. So she can show you how to get extreme value for your dollars when you're out, especially grocery shopping. MEH videos, always good. Living the dream, as you can see. So hopefully you are too. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting here. You should add Kristen and Kira now. All right. Hopefully we're back. So if you guys don't mind letting me know if you can hear me and our screen is back up and running. But I'm glad everybody is still connecting with each other. That's great. Of course, if we ever lose a stream like that, I think that's only the second time we've had something like that. Of course, I'm going to do everything I can to get the stream back. So you can always be at least assured of that. But we're all good, so thank you very much. Thank you, CyberLife, Lily Urich, for letting us know that we're good. Thanks, That Blue Moon. Yeah, we're good to go. So this is Kristen Walton. This is my love, one of our moderators, of course, and she is a dynamic creator that is aggressively putting out content at least once a week. Lately, she's been going for 2 a week. Catherine with Friends, thank you for coming in. And Kristen is willing to swap playlists, as well as all of our moderators are. And then as well, she does the featured channels collaboration, as I do on both Tuber Chat and my personal channel as well. So let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up. B-Hop Nation TV. Now, there's a good chance that a few channels are not going to still be here. So I'll put B-Hop Nation TV up anyway. And then I will move on very quickly. The way that the wheel works. Oh, dance hall support. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time here with Tuber Chat, so thank you for joining us. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the chat. Everybody's willing to connect. We're all here for the same thing. So basically, the easiest way to connect with people is to go ahead and go first. Don't wait for anybody to come to you. Reach out to creators one by one. Little Tadler and Kayla, thanks for hanging in there. And then what we do is when you want to connect with a channel in the chat, leave a single emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then visit their channel, watch a short video in full. It must be at least a minute long, so it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. It should be at least a couple of sentences long so that you don't get held up in the review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Give the creator a thumbs up, of course, and I have to say it, but if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them, and then come back into the chat here. Leave a double emoji next to their name to let them know that you have secured the connection, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Kiki Soul Fitness, thank you for coming in. And Kit Vlogs, people are swapping playlists, so it's a simple arrangement. Basically, just you're going to run a playlist for them. They're going to run a playlist for you. You can imagine if you have a playlist of 3 or 5 or 10 or even 20 hours or more, if you get a lot of different creators running that playlist, your hours can really start to stack up. But the added bonus and the more important thing is that you're creating a bond with other creators. And as you start to develop kinds of friendships and relationships and things like that, you'll find yourself getting more and more support from creators like this as they continue to come back to your channel, not only in the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and eventually years, to give you all the things that we need as growing creators. So Kit Vlogs, yeah, if you're willing to swap playlists, just mention in the chat, I am willing to swap playlists, and you will find a few creators reaching out to you. Like all of our moderators do it, first of all. Kristen and I do it. And then as well, like Food Fight Showdown is making arrangements for that right now. And there's lots of other creators that will come through the chat. Georgia Bulldogs is willing. CyberLife is willing. Carrie Beth is willing to swap as well. So lots of different creators you can swap with. Let me spin the wheel, and I'll think about adding some more names to our list soon. MAH Videos might be saying that they're willing to swap playlists. If you are, if anybody's willing to swap playlists, then the favor that I'll ask, just be very clear and actually say, I am willing to swap playlists, so that people know. Mick for Real's willing to do it. Oh, yeah. Mick for Real is willing to do it as well. So here's Kira Walton. Kira Walton is Kristen's daughter, my BFF forever. She is a dynamic creator who has begun live streaming recently. She puts out a video a week as a minimum. She does the featured channels collaboration and swap playlists with people as well. So she is likely going to live stream tomorrow. Recently, she started doing Minecraft live streams. Yeah, Food Fight Showdown, you're doing okay. One of the things that is an idea as far as playlists go, if you want to make a playlist on your channel specifically for this purpose, then the advice that I give to everybody is to make a playlist of all of your pre-recorded videos. No live streams, no private videos or unlisted or videos that belong to other creators, but all of your pre-recorded videos, and then call it something like, in your case, I would say all of Food Fight Showdown. And then if you can, put it on the front of your channel, at the bottom of the front page, because it's easy for everybody to remember to say it's just at the front of the bottom of my front page. And then everybody can find it easily. And that's the best way to guarantee the maximum amount of impact and watch hours. But people you can make everybody's free to make arrangements however they want to. A lot of channels already have a lot of playlists, so you can find something that is seems fair between everybody and do that. I tend to advise everybody, like I said, to make one long playlist that's got everything so that you can swap. And if you're lucky enough, people have the ability to run a playlist for, if you have 20 or 24 hours or even more, sometimes people can do that. I've run playlists for people of 80 videos. I think my personal one is 80 videos. A lot of them are 5 minutes, but I've got some long ones in there. I'm trying to remember how long. I've run playlists for 3 days for people at times. Yoga with Mo, great to see you again. I think I caught you this morning for a little while in one of your live streams. Yoga with Mo is a dynamic creator that does a lot of live streaming. See what I can do about adding names to the wheel here before I spin again. Did we see Georgia Bulldogs today? Oh, because it's on the wheel already. I haven't. It hasn't got to them yet. That's Georgia Bulldogs' luck. We laugh about it all the time. Georgia Bulldogs sometimes is here, and it seems like it takes forever for the wheel to get around to them. Carrie Beth is already on the wheel. We've been through more channels than I thought today. We'll get Food Fight Showdown on there. And is Mick for real still in the house? Yeah. Mick for real, let's get you on the wheel. We didn't look at your channel today already, did we? I get confused between the different days constantly. Is Denny still here? That new channel that came in today, Denny Keto Diva? Oh, Food Fight Showdown. There you go. Food Fight Showdown is reaching out to people to swap playlists right now. What a lot of people do is, or what's possible is, like Kristen and I keep these organized lists of all the tasks we have to accomplish and stuff like this. Kristen's even more organized than I am, but I do not too bad. And we tend to keep lists of peeps run. I'll write down a list of 7 different people, let's say, every week that I know I'm running playlists for per account. So I have 2 accounts. Sometimes I can go twice if people want to on both, and this and that. But that's an idea. And then so you can start making arrangements today, and you can say, like, okay, I'm going to run your playlist today, and the next person, I'm going to run your playlist tomorrow. The next person, I'm going to run your playlist on Tuesday, and so on and so forth. You can. Roxy's Tale, thank you. Or Roxy's Take. I'm so sorry. I must have said that wrong the other day, too. Roxy's Take, thank you for coming in. Okay, let me spin and we'll get another channel up here. When you swap playlists with people, you're not expected to sit and watch every single video, of course. We're talking about running the playlist. And what that entails, one of the best things that I think people can do is as you start running a playlist, leave a long, genuine comment on the first video. And if you can, leave a comment on the last video that you watch. And if you're able to do it on a device beside you, just, like or comment as often as you can, but it's not absolutely necessary at all. Some creators ask for proof at the end. It's very simple. You just refresh your phone or your page or your tablet or whatever it's going to be, and then send a screenshot with the red lines. Food Fight Showdown, I'll swap with you too, but I'll reach out to you off of Tuber Chat afterwards on either Instagram or Facebook or somewhere. And we'll arrange to swap sometime this week. Shira Boom, it's wonderful to see you. We just ran, I just ran playlists for Shira Boom. She graciously started running playlists for me and Kristen without even asking, which is this is what I like to talk about when I talk about the generosity of creators. Shira Boom is a generous creator in that anytime you see her anywhere, she's helping people all the time in different ways. But Shira Boom just started running our playlists without having the expectation at first. And that's what I mean about creators who understand giving more than you expect to receive is basically necessary on YouTube. But if I could give everybody one secret to success and growth and everything else, that's the one. If you're willing to give much more than you ever expect to receive, I promise it comes back in spades. Lily Urich is close to 950, so that's great. Hopefully we'll push you a little bit farther today and get you a few more friends and family members today here. Jenna Rosa and Katha, thank you for coming back in. Certainly not late. We got a while to go today. And then, of course, we're back tomorrow again. I changed the times of the live streams often. And the reason why is because we want to catch different creators from all around the world and make sure that we've always got new people for everybody to meet and this and that. So we move them around a little bit. Wayne's Adventure is offering. See, me personally, I don't worry about proof. I figure if you make arrangements with people to swap playlists, most people are actually going to do it. If you run into a few people who aren't going to do it, what's the difference anyway? My guess is people with that kind of mentality aren't going to be on YouTube for the long term anyway. But I can afford the time to run playlists for people. I keep a tablet beside me while I work every day and things like that, so it's easy for me. But like I said, I've been running playlists for people for a long time, and I'm always willing to do it. And my hours came nice and quick on my personal channel. Tuber Chat still needs hours, just like everybody does. So, of course, we're willing to swap playlists, but we'll permanently be willing to swap playlists with people, both myself, Kristen, Kira, and anybody else. That Blue Moon, I'm glad that you're happy. That's great. Lily Urich, that's great. I hope that's the case as we continue to put channels on the screen and tell stories, and especially about creators as they come through the chat. You'll start to get to know some of the loyal and dedicated supporters who have been with us and the things that they do. Georgia Bulldogs is an extremely generous creator. You know, they're very aggressive. So they're swapping playlists. They're doing the feature channels collaboration. Not to mention they're aggressively putting out their own content. And then as well, I keep pointing this out, but they made a video just for Tuber Chat here that is basically like a 3-minute commercial testimonial for us. And I put that video. They inspired me to put on our front page a shelf for videos like this. As I say, I learn from creators of all sizes every day. Okay, thank you, Jaden. I should add a couple of names. Cozy Relaxation, yes, thank you for asking. Let me write that down. We will make an arrangement outside. I keep pen and paper for my notes, but we will make an arrangement outside. I'll reach out to you on either Facebook or Instagram or something like that, and then let you know when we can do that. I could do it within a few days. I'm building a little list again for myself. I caught up actually as of yesterday and today, but I've got about 4 ready to go right now, which is fine. And then I can always go twice because Tuber Chat needs hours. I don't need hours because I'm monetized, but I still swap playlists with people because why not let people still run your playlist and pop some ads for you, right? Yes, absolutely. Generosa, let's level up. Everybody in the chat is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like. It's always best to go first. The Triplet family, thank you for coming in. It's always great to see you. That's another previously featured channel here at Tuber Chat. That Blue Moon, I'm assuming that you're asking me, is everything okay? But it seems fine. KG Vlogs, best idea always is to go first. Reach out to anybody in the chat that you like. Shattered Soul, thank you for coming in again. We're going to look at Mick for real now. Here we go. Oh, did we look at your channel today already? Yes, we did, because I wondered why the red line wasn't there for that video. I forgot to take you off the wheel. That's okay. I got to add some more names to the wheel. And then I'll spin again. Have I put Carrie? Yeah, Carrie Beth is there. I keep asking that, but I just want to make sure she's there. In Rachel's place we saw. We didn't see CyberLife today, did we? Is CyberLife even here? Yeah, I get... we run Tuber Chat 4 days a week, and I can't remember if we looked... I don't think we looked at CyberLife today. If we did, I'll just move quickly. Cozy Relaxation. We haven't looked at you today. Lily Urich. We haven't looked at you today. KG Vlogs. Let's get you up on the screen as well. Thank you, Shiraboom. King Art 70, thanks for coming in. I believe you've been here before. And Mr. Quiz, thank you for coming in. Forgive me for each of you. If it's your first time here, hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. We're all here for the same thing. So please don't be shy. The best idea is don't wait for anybody to come to you. If you want to connect with somebody, just leave a single emoji next to their name in the chat. That lets them know that you are willing to connect with them. And then, pardon me, head to their channel and watch a short video in full. Leave a meaningful comment related to the content of their video of at least a couple of sentences. Give the creator a thumbs up always. And then if you enjoy their content, you subscribe. And then come back into the chat here. Leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know you've secured the connection. And then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. And Shattered Soul. I changed the times. So I try to live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times always change so that we can catch different people. So it's not that I want to constantly be bothering everybody about putting the notification bell on, but it is the best way just to make sure that you don't miss the live streams. I know notifications don't work all the time perfectly, but when they do, you get your notification a half an hour early. And then as well, I always do them in advance. So you'll be able to look at Tuber Chat if you ever think of it during the week when we're not here, and then get individually notified about each live stream. Question, is it okay to use caps on the description? Bad idea. So the YouTube algorithm does not favor capitals. It knows what you're doing when you're doing that. If we all just use capitals all the time, then YouTube knows you're just trying to, like, it's, I just don't, YouTube will look at it as you're trying to push too hard, and then they might even suppress you in the algorithm a little bit. So I always advise everybody, where possible, just write properly. If you want to use caps because you want to, if you want to emphasize something, then absolutely. And I'm not even saying I'm right, but the word on the street that I hear from creators that are that I admire and respect and things like this is that using all caps does at the very least doesn't benefit at all, but may even suppress. Lily Urick, we're just talking about, like, so Zelda Master John was just asking a question. If you're using capital letters in your descriptions. So for instance, if you were to write your description for your video and put the whole description in capital letters, or a paragraph in capital letters, my bet is that it's not going to help at all. If anything, it may even hurt, because Google is way too smart for us to do simple tricks like that. So you can certainly use caps when it's appropriate, but I would always advise everybody not to do it in most cases. And like I said, I'm not even saying I'm right. I wish, you know, we could have a Google engineer come to us and tell us the truth about how the algorithm works, but they keep that stuff under really close quarters, it seems. But I would always advise against it. If you're doing what you're supposed to with tags, descriptions, titles, and things like this, I'll show you an example. So for those of you who don't already know, I'm a professional channel manager. I've been running a few channels for several years. One of those channels is approaching 2 million views now. There's several videos on that channel that have, one of them's well over 200,000 views, a couple over 100,000. No capitals were used, no fancy tricks, nothing like that. They're proper descriptions. It's quality content with tags, the way we all learn to take care of them and things like that. It's just doing all the things we're all supposed to do. There's no cutting corners. So let me spin and we'll get another channel up here. Oh yeah, no, so one of the channels that I manage is, his name is Jeff Lepard. I run a few channels for him, as a matter of fact. That's the biggest one, and a perfect example of the kind of work that I do and it is possible. So that channel was built before any of this existed, before any of the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and stuff like that. So it is Jeff Lepard. I'll just put the name in here for now, and then you can, it's on my front page in my featured channels list and this and that if you wanted to check that out. But I just left, Lily, I just left the name under my personal account here so you can search it out. He'll come up first, I'm sure, if you search. Jeff Lepard is the name. And he is doing just fine. Yeah, I wonder if we... So Lily has got a lot of dynamic content. Look at you, very cool. Oh, 944, your number went up just as I clicked there. Yeah, 943 to 944. We connected not too long ago, but you have got well on your way towards your 1,000 subscribers. KG Vlogs, your name's already set to be on the wheel, but the best idea is just to reach out to everybody in the chat. The truth of the matter is, even though I'm here and I talk for 2 straight hours or so, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. The action is all in the chat. Everybody wants to connect with you, so the best idea is to reach out to everybody. When I put a channel on the screen, I don't expect that everybody runs there and just subscribes to them. We just have a look at it because I know everybody likes it and it's fun, and it gets me a chance to feature each channel and get to know the creators a little bit, so that as you continue to come back to Tuber Chat, I can tell stories and feel like I'm getting to know the creators a little bit. Ophelia Camboanga, I hope I'm pronouncing that kind of right. Ophelia Camboanga, watching from Saudi Arabia, but our Filipina, that's great. Thank you for coming and visiting. Hopefully you meet some new friends and family members here. Please don't be shy. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the chat. They're all willing to connect. Yeah, forgive me if I miss a few things in the chat. I don't do the best job of keeping up with everything, but I am going to look at adding a couple more names to our wheel before I spin again. No sweat, Thailand Mick. Always good to have you here. Hopefully you meet some more friends and family members. Actually, my internet went out on me completely, but luckily we got it back and saved the stream, so that was luck. Everybody's willing to dance, but Thailand Mick, there's a few more people who've come in since you were out and came back. This live stream will probably go for at least another half an hour. Is Denny still here? Denny Keto Diva, are you still in the house? Just do me a favor. Just say anything and let me know that you're still here. Bernard's TV, thanks for coming in. I think you've been here before. Am I wrong about that, Bernard's TV? Forgive me if I'm wrong. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. We're all here for the same thing, so please don't be shy. Feel free to reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. The best way is to always go first. Don't wait for anybody to come to you first. And what you do is leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat. That lets them know that you're going to connect with them. And then you visit their channel, watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them, come back into the chat here, leave a double emoji next to their name to let them know that you've secured that connection, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. In most cases, you'll probably find that they're doing it at the same time. Just looking at my list, I keep a few windows open, as you can imagine, while I live stream. Let's get Thailand. Oh, did we looked at Thailand, Mick? I forgot we looked at his channel already. Okay, let me spin. I'll get another channel up, and then I'll think about adding some more names. So Cozy Relaxation is coming up right now. This is another dynamic creator that's been back with us again and again. Somebody who's willing to swap playlists. I know, because we're going to swap playlists this week. Oh, Dinny, you are there. Okay. I keep skipping you because I thought, for some reason, I thought you were gone. I'm so sorry. Let me get your channel up on the wheel. Where did you go now? I just saw you. There you are. Dinny Keto Diva, Ketolicious AF. That is quite a name. Shattered Soul, can I tell you where you can view the new updates the YouTube creators give every now and then? Sorry, I don't understand the question. The new updates that the YouTube creators give? Yeah, forgive me for that. If you don't mind just re-asking that question, Shattered Soul, and then I'll try to answer it for you. Cozy Relaxation here at almost 560 is well on their way towards that 600. Hopefully they're going to get there sooner than later. As you can see, they do the featured channels collaboration, which I see them mentioning to Kristen right now. Kristen's been added as a featured channel. If you have featured, anybody in the chat has featured Tuber Chat or my personal channel on their front page, please let me know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. It's a wonderful collaboration that you can make with other creators. I talk about it all the time, because when you feature channels on your front page, you are telling the YouTube algorithm and your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels feature you in return, they are saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that you are worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. Let me spin. I'll get another channel up on the wheel, and then I'll see what I'm going to do about adding a couple more channels here. So Dinny Keto Diva has been here since almost the beginning of the live stream, but as a newcomer to Tuber Chat. So I'm happy that we're going to have you featured so that I can have a look at your channel and see what you got going on for us here. Now, since you're a new connection for Tuber Chat, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, typically. Yeah, Food Fight Showdown, we swapped, so thank you very much. I know you mentioned that, and then I put yours on while we were in the stream yesterday. Let me double check and make sure, but I know we did it. I'm going to get right back to Dinny Keto Diva. So basically what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos this here, add it into my watch later list. What this will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full and leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video, which is interesting to see what you eat in the morning to lose weight. I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe, and I will make sure that that connection sticks by doing it the right way. So hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have the notification bell on so you don't miss any of our further live videos. We're back tomorrow, but the time changes, and then we're here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday every week. Shattered Soul. We often get new updates from the YouTube team. Can you tell me where those, so you can see it? Let me show you. Yes. So Food Fight Showdown, there you are, right there in our featured channels list. Let me look at YouTube Studio. Right here is a little bit. So this is just news that they have. So for instance, there's the ready to boost your creator skills. They've got a new Creator Academy thing. There's Susan, the CEO, has left a letter to related to Black Lives Matter. Be a part of Life in a Day on July 25th is something that everybody can partake. So that's one area, but as well, they've got this here, what's new in studio. So they got a few simple things here, but you can follow what they've got going on for us there. And then here, Creator Insider as well has a few different things for us to see. And then ideas for you might be tips as well. So this is all good stuff to stay up on, but it's on your YouTube Studio dashboard. As soon as you log in under your channel, should be right there. So this is Denny, Keto Diva, Ketolicious AF. Your thumbnails are out of control. These are fantastic. This is something else because you're almost at 1,000 subscribers. You've only been at this for a couple of months, and yet your presentation is just fantastic. So that's great. And then hopefully that answered your question, Shattered Soul. And I will see what is happening. Oh, CJ the Great Gamer, thank you very much. This is not your first time with Tuber Chat. Why do I feel like I just saw you? Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. If it is your first time, I really appreciate especially you liking and sharing out. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, but I feel like I recognize at least your name, but even your icon. So forgive me for not being certain. MAH Videos, I'm going to get you on the wheel because you've been here for quite some time. Let me see what else I can do about adding a couple of names here. Is As Inspired was here for a while. MAH Videos, why is your channel visible only to some people? It should be visible to everybody. The only thing I could guess is maybe if your channel, depending on your subscriber numbers, maybe what's happening is when people are trying to search for you, you're not at the top of the search results yet. That improves with time. Most channels, by the time they hit 1,000 subscribers, are at the top of the search when somebody puts their name in correctly. So that's a thought, but I forget. We'll have to look when I see your channel and when I have to search for it myself. We'll look at what happens. Dance hall support. What do you mean by that? When are we eligible to promote other pages? What to do for it? Only through Hicks as my page does. Eligible to promote other pages? If you mean the featured channels collaboration that I was talking about, that's right here. Everybody can do that right away, but it must be done on a computer. You used to be able to do that with the old versions of the app. Yeah, dance hall support. I really don't want anybody to be that aggressive in the chat. We focus very much here on loyal and dedicated supporters. So hopefully, as I describe, everybody should be leaving genuine comments of at least a couple of sentences long. Hopefully, for the most part, people are doing that. Occasionally, you're going to have somebody slip through that will, I don't expect everybody to sit here and listen to me for 2 straight hours. Everybody's supposed to be connecting with each other. Yoga with Mo, thank you. But if people leave a few comments that are going to get held for review or caught in the spam filter, the unfortunate part is they risk losing the connection. But I do everything that I can to try to encourage everybody while we're here to connect the right way. I just don't want everybody to be aggressive in the chat. Okay, thank you very much, that Blue Moon. I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting with each other. And Shattered Soul, if that's what you were asking about, is the featured channels collaboration like that. Everybody can do that from the start. I can go over how to do it if you'd like to. And let me spin, and we'll get another channel up on the screen, and then we'll see what else is happening. Cyberlife, let's have a look at your channel for today and see what you've got happening. Cyberlife is somebody who's willing to swap playlists. We just swapped, so that's great. Thank you, Lily Eric. Cyberlife getting close to 900. So you're doing quite well. Hopefully, we're going to push you a little bit farther and get you a little bit closer between today and tomorrow. Did I just, yeah, I remembered seeing this. That's why the best video editing software. So you've got, yeah, only been at it for a month. You must have found Tuber Chat right away because you've been with Tuber Chat for a few weeks now already. You can see there's all the red lines because we just swapped playlists. But yeah, I wonder how long ago. I feel like I remember this. Yeah, that's okay. So Cyberlife is the kind of creator who's obviously going to come back again and again. They're available on Facebook and Twitter. I mean, Instagram. And then as well, they do the featured channels collaboration, which we've traded with them as well. MAH videos, huh? Okay, when we get to that channel, I'll go through the search and we'll see what it takes to find that channel and see if we can get it. Maybe what I'll do, I'm gonna skip the wheel because I don't want somebody to have trouble. Let's find. So if I go on filter and I go to channel, let's see if it comes up. Okay, it's not coming up fast. It's way down in the search results. So as you gain more subscribers and put out more content, you will get higher up the search results, but it's going to take a little while. So in the meantime, I'm going to get this link and I'll put it in the chat for everybody. We don't do a lot of links here, but I will. That affords me the ability to do it when we need it. MAH videos. So anybody that's been wanting to connect with MAH videos that hasn't been able to very easily, I just put that that link. I'll do it again in another moment so that everybody can find them quickly. Shattered Soul, my pleasure. Hopefully I answered your questions well enough. And Cyberlife, yeah, you're climbing up there. Cyberlife has also had trouble, and so has Georgia Bulldogs, with climbing up the search results. One of the things is when you have a popular name or popular words in your name, it can make it a little bit harder. But like I said, as far as I've seen, channels that have 1,000 subscribers or close to it end up coming up with no problem. So it gets better. The good news is there's nowhere to go but up, and it will get easier. So just keep doing what you're doing, and make sure you're maximizing, your descriptions, your tags, and things while you're putting up your videos. Everything you can learn to improve everything that you're doing, so that YouTube starts understanding that you're somebody that needs to be recommended, and then they'll start doing a better job of that for you. Let's see what we've got going on here. Okay. KG Vlogs and Carrie Beth are there. Kiki Soul Fitness can go on the wheel. As Inspired by Nature NG. Roxy's Take. Did Yoga with Mo leave? Oh, plenty of trick shots. Yeah, you left and came back. That's okay. I'm glad that you're back, so thank you. Okay, Yoga with Mo is gone. Oh, there you go. The X list number 1. Okay, Food Fight Showdown. That's okay. As you make arrangements with people, you'll have to tell them that each time, but that'll help. And then if you can, put it on the front of your channel. I always tell everybody to put their playlist on the bottom of the front page, just because it's easy for us all to start remembering that. And it makes it easy to find. So Roxy's Take is on the wheel. I'll leave it there for now. I'll spin, and then we'll think about adding a couple more channels. Roxy's Take. I'm glad that you're back and you have spent a bit of time, so we're going to have a look at your channel. Used my wrong window, but that doesn't matter. Here we go. So you're also available on Facebook and Instagram. That's great. You have got quite a bit of content, and even you've only been at it for a couple of months, so that's great. So I'm going to leave us here looking at Roxy's Take for a quick moment while I step aside, and I'll be right back. Here we go. So forgive me, I'm back. I'm going to get to the wheel again in a quick second. So, yeah, thank you, Georgia Bulldogs, for reminding everybody. But if you can, just please keep the emojis to 2 or less, if you don't mind. Plenty of trick shots. Hopefully we can get you closer to that 500, but we'll do what we can. Yes, I put slow mode on. Oh, Jaden, what? Finesia Vlogs. Am I pronouncing that kind of right? Finesia? Finesia? I'm glad to see you. Thank you very much for coming in. Roxy's Take, it's my pleasure to have you up on the screen here. Okay, I don't know what I see here. Trying to catch up the chat because I stepped away for a moment. All right, let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Kiki Soul Fitness. There's another channel that's back with us often here at Tuber Chat. And then let me see if this other channel's still in here. No. If there's, especially people who've been here for a little while with Tuber Chat, back again for a few live streams or a few weeks and this and that. If there's something you think I need to address in the chat, then by all means reach out to me on Facebook, Twitter, or not Twitter, but Facebook or Instagram is what I'm thinking of. And I'm putting, so Kiki Soul Fitness. This is a channel that's been back with us again and again. They're available on Instagram, Facebook as well. So they got a lot of dynamic content, even though they just started recently, but they just put a brand new video out. So this is great. And already 100 views. That's fantastic, actually. So with 625 subscribers, you're well over 600. Hopefully we can get you a little bit closer to the 700 that must be on your mind now. Rich Lifestyle, welcome. I wonder if this is your first time with Tuber Chat. So forgive me if it's not. Forgive me if you've been here before, but I appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like. What we do is leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat. Anybody at all, that lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then head over to their channel, watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long, and then while you're watching, leave a genuine, meaningful comment related to the content of that video that should be at least a couple of sentences long, and then give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them, and then you come back into the chat here, leave a double emoji to let them know that you've secured the connection, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Shattered Soul is saying your content is very short duration. Maybe 3 minutes, getting ads on them. Okay. So will you be getting ads on them? As far as I understand, ads run on videos of all sizes. It doesn't run every single time. That's up to Google, where they decide that the ad should run, how much inventory they have, and things like that. If somebody was watching a bunch of your videos all in a row, they may not see a video every single time. But unless Google says otherwise or YouTube says otherwise, you should be able to be monetized regardless of the size or duration of your videos. Pardon me. Plenty of trick shots. Yeah, best idea is just reach out to anybody that you'd like in the chat. Please don't be shy. Everybody's here to connect. And then let me see what I'm going to do here. Just looking if I'm going to add another name or two to the wheel here. Wheel just doesn't want to come around to, yeah, plenty of trick shots. That there is not considered proper etiquette to tell everybody that you're about to start a live stream so that they'll leave the host that they're with to come to your live stream. A better idea might be to make an arrangement for people to, offer to give you a raid or something like that, but that's okay. The reason why I'm telling you is because in other growth streams like this, you don't want to get booted or banned or anything like that. If you're going live, that's great. Tuber Chat's going to go for a little while longer. Maybe you'll find some people over there. Plenty of trick shots. Of course, you're welcome to stream. What I mean, though, is you do whatever you want with your channel. I'm just saying when you're in a chat and you're making an announcement that you're about to stream, basically inviting people to leave the stream that they're in, which is not the best etiquette in the world. So, you're welcome to stream, but it's just when you're in other streams, I wouldn't make announcements about it because it becomes frowned upon. All right, let's spin. Let's get another channel up. So, Carrie Beth, finally. I hope you're still here because that wheel took a while to get around to you. Is that Lazary? Is that how I pronounce that name? Thank you for coming in. Welcome to Tuber Chat. Hopefully you feel welcome here. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like in the chat. The best thing to do is go first. Don't wait for anybody to come to you. And then leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat to let them know that you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms, and then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in YouTube spam filters. Give the creator a thumbs up always. And if you enjoy their content, which I have to say, you subscribe to them. We subscribe to everybody at Tuber Chat. Then come back into the chat here and let them leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've connected and secured the connection so that they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Lazary, if you're kind of new to YouTube, that's fine. Hopefully you'll find some new friends and family members here that will help start to grow your channel a little bit. That's what we're after here. And particularly, we focus on loyal and dedicated supporters like Carrie Beth here. Carrie Beth has been connected to me for many, many months and continues to come back not only to my personal channel to support when possible, but as well here at Tuber Chat. She's a previously featured channel. You can see we recently swapped playlists as well as she does the featured creators collaboration with a few familiar faces there as well. She's got myself on there as well as Kristen, Kira, and some other familiar faces like the Hoops Family Network, Izzy's Life, In Rachel's Place, and Shen and Zen, who are all regulars here at Tuber Chat. So hopefully you'll visit Carrie Beth. She's a dynamic creator. I just love her editing and her presentation. Her branding is just out of control. Lazary, you just hit 100 not too long ago. That's great. That's really good news. I am going to ask you for a favor. Whenever you're in a chat like this, only in the growth streams, whenever you use a number, just please spell it out. So use the words 100. But it's a great accomplishment, and hopefully we can get you a little bit farther today and make sure that 100 stays solid for you and get you a little bit closer to the 200 you must be thinking of. This is the video I was talking about earlier where Carrie had a fun time trying to duplicate a Taco Bell. Oh, Baja Blast. I should know that. A Baja Blast. I kept on calling it a berry blast, but it's not. But anyway, that's a fun video to watch. Carrie's a dynamic creator. I'm sure you'll enjoy her anyway. Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and she's available on TikTok too. So that's great. That Blue Moon, thanks for coming in again. I appreciate the time that you've spent. KG Vlogs, hopefully you're still in the house. I know it was a while that you were waiting to hopefully get up on the screen as well. Now I got to match. I hope you're still here because I got to match the you might not be, eh? KG Vlogs, if you're still here, do me a favor and just please say anything in the chat, if you don't mind, so that I know that you're here, and then I'll get you up on the screen right away. But because I don't, oh, there you are. Because I don't, let me just make sure I'm getting, this is the right channel here. It's okay, I got you up now anyway. So KG Vlogs is a new connection for Tuber Chat. So what I'm going to do, I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I will do is take one of the latest videos here and I will add it to my watch later list. After the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple sentences, and I will give a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe and make sure that that connection sticks. Oh, do me a favor, Mick, for real. Whenever you're using a number, please spell it out. So use the word 17, please. Thank you. And then Shiraboom, you're talking to Stream Elements. Stream Elements is one of the bots, though. So I don't know if you know about Stream Elements. That's the one I use for that just leaves those messages through the chat, like Nightbot or Botissimo or Streamlabs and things like that. Arizona Insider, great to see you back again. I'm hoping I can catch you on a live stream. I was so excited that I was going to catch you that day, and I caught you right at the end. You were in the golf cart, if I remember right, and the stream just froze right at that second. We actually had that problem today on Tuber Chat. I lost my internet for a minute. We've had some storms around here and some power outages yesterday. I don't know if that's why, but anyway, we got it back, so we were lucky. But I'm hoping I can catch you. I'm just spinning for fun now. This is as inspired by Nature NG. I'm hoping I can catch you on a live stream again soon. Shattered Soul, thanks for saying that. We do have a lot of loyal and dedicated supporters here, a lot of dynamic creators. I'm going to put Shattered Soul up for a second. You are the next name that I would have added to the wheel, as a matter of fact. Oh, is Generosa still here? I'm just going to put your name up here so I don't forget. Yeah, you know these the phones. One of the channels that I manage. So the guy, well, you know him, Jeff Lepard, right? You've seen the streams. You've seen me with him. We have this overheating problem constantly. He uses a Google Pixel 4 XL, and it overheats all the time. And he's bought a new cooling device from Amazon. That's a little thing that clips on the back of your phone, and it's it has a battery, so you charge it USB and this and that, and it surprisingly does a decent job. But we've just had these heat waves here, and I don't think anything can survive it. Even my own phone overheated the other day. Yeah, as inspired by Nature NG, it's my pleasure to have you up. Okay, thank you, Carrie Beth. It's wonderful to have seen you again. So thank you very much. I hope you can make it tomorrow. certainly. As Inspired by Nature NG has done some live streaming, but has just gotten started. So hopefully we can get you a few more friends and family members, even though you're well over the 1,000. We can push you a little farther towards the 2,000 that you must have on your mind now. And I appreciate the time that you spent with Tuber Chat, especially. I know today you've been waiting for quite some time for the wheel to come around to you. And then Cozy Relaxation, thank you very much again for the time you've spent. The Real Tig Tig, I just want to make sure that you're connecting with everybody the right way. Occasionally, I'll get messages from different creators that are in the chat letting me know that somebody may or may not be leaving comments and subscribing the way that we all expect. So hopefully you are, and that's the case, because I know you're a newcomer to Tuber Chat. We're very focused on loyal and dedicated supporters and people who understand that giving much more than you expect to receive is basically a requirement for success on YouTube. Yeah, as Inspired by Nature NG for sure. So hopefully we can get you a little bit farther there today. And if you can make it back tomorrow, we'll push you even farther tomorrow as well. Oh, Shattered Soul, are you... hope you're not leaving. I'm just about to put your channel up. And then Jana Rosa and Katha, I'm going to put you up as well. I'm just going to put that over here, not for the wheel, but so I don't forget. Let's get Shattered Soul up here and just have a quick look. MAH videos. I just want to make sure everybody remembers. So it's very important to follow the full procedure that I described. That's on the, oh, it's usually at the bottom of the screen, but it's not right now. There it is. Because if you don't do the things that are required when connecting with people in streams like this, YouTube is starting to really crack down and purging a lot of connections. Some people lost a lot of... oh, thank you very much, Arizona Insider. Some people lost a lot of subscribers over the last couple of weeks, and one of the reasons is because sometimes if both parties don't follow the full procedure together, you both run the risk of losing the connection. So what we do is we first of all, in our stream, you leave a single emoji next to a person's name in the chat. That lets them know that you're going to connect with them. Then you visit their channel. You watch a short video in full. You must watch a complete video, not 1 minute of any video. You must watch a full video, and it has to be at least a minute long. Leave a meaningful comment of at least a couple of full sentences related to the content of that video so that it doesn't get caught in the YouTube spam filters, and so it doesn't get held for review. You can lose the connection if that happens. Then you give the creator a thumbs up to hopefully solidify it. And I always have to say, if you enjoy their content, you subscribe to them. But we subscribe to everybody at Tuber Chat. Then come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured the connection, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. But we all must be doing it, or it ends up not working for both parties. And then, you know, we have to take care of that, which is fine. Trent Sisters, thank you for coming in. Everybody's here to genuinely dance, so hopefully you'll meet a lot of friends and family members here right now. We're very focused on loyal and dedicated supporters, so welcome. I think this is your first time here, so if I'm wrong about that, forgive me. But we have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please take your time, have fun with it, and reach out to the creators one by one. And then Jana Rosa and Katha is coming up next. I should put Jaden Sue up after too. Jaden's here with us. I know Jaden's been in and out today, but it's okay. So Shattered Soul's been up. I'm going to put Jana Rosa and Katha up right now. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And here she is. With well over 300 subscribers, hopefully we can push you a little bit farther towards the 400 that must be on your mind now. And then Becky Peters, it's always nice to see you back in the house. So Okay. So this is Generosa and Katha, like I was talking about. I'm going to get, oh, really well. Okay. Shattered Soul. I just wonder what you're talking about there. And I'm going to wait a couple of minutes here before I pour, at least a minute before I put up Jaden. Oh, so MAH, it might just be that your comments are not long enough. So when we leave comments, you must leave at least a couple of full sentences. They should be genuine and related to the content of the individual video. Otherwise, you get held for review or caught in the spam filters, and you could lose the connection. YouTube will just purge, and all of a sudden, like what I wish not to happen is for you to come to Tuber Chat, meet 10 or 20 new family members today, and lose half of them tomorrow. And it can happen because either person doesn't fulfill the connection properly. So we do everything we can here to try to help everybody understand it's very important to go through the full process. You got to you got to leave genuine comments. You have to watch a minute-long video. The thumbs up helps, but we should always be thumbs upping for each other at all times. And then hopefully we make our subscription stick so that we don't lose them after. There's enough on YouTube that's causing us to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back all the time. I didn't need to spin that wheel. And then what we want to do is make sure we're making it as easy on everybody as possible. Search my name in social way, 15 people. Well, Shattered Soul, it just seems like a popular name. So the trouble with that, here's the thing. There's probably a benefit in the idea. It's very easy to remember for people. But having a popular name can make it difficult to come up in the search results if there are other creators that are using a name similar or that exact name that are doing well in the YouTube algorithms. So Georgia Bulldogs, I'm just going to ask you for a favor right now. The real Tig Tig just connected with you. Do you mind just having a look and making sure and let me know either here or on a message whether that connection is legitimate? Because it's been questioned already, and I just want to make sure that we're there. Becky Peters, it's great that you're getting close to 200. Hopefully we can push you a little bit farther. Where possible, just please remember to always spell the numbers out. So use the word 200 instead of the number, always in chats like this. Everywhere else on YouTube, it's fine. But in growth streams, you have to spell the numbers where possible. And then as well, our emojis we want to keep to 2 or less where possible as well. So I noticed the chat's getting a little aggressive, and I want to make sure that everybody understands that we're all hopefully connecting the right way. So please make sure you're having a look at the held for review or spam in your comments when you're looking for comments from people. Sometimes people can leave legitimate comments and it still gets held for review or caught in the spam filter, even though it shouldn't. It's not necessarily the creator's fault. I'm just mentioning that because that happened to Tuber Chat while we were building our first 1,000 subscribers many times. So hopefully everybody's connecting the right way. Yeah, all right. And then Yeah. So we all, the other thing too is I should just mention we should all be patient with each other as well. Sometimes these connections can take a small amount of time to solidify and this and that. And then Lazary, where possible, please use use words to spell your numbers out. So you would say 125 or 125, if you don't mind. So one of the important things is our subscription numbers may or may not move right away in real time with YouTube. We know there's a lot of glitching all the time with them. And Shattered Soul, it's great that you are at the top of the list. All right. I'll try to have next week's stream scheduled out before tomorrow's live stream starts, everybody. All right. Okay, Jaden Sue's been up. Okay, thank you, everybody, for all the time that you spent with Tuber Chat. As we grow and as we follow more and more people, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every moment you spend here and with me on my personal channel. I'll leave one more message in the chat from my personal channel in case you want to connect with me there. Oh, let's see what's happening. Great Bird is Zen is at it. All right. If everybody wants to connect and continue, we will head over to Shenzhen Zen. She's streaming right now. And what I'll ask for you is just to mention Tuber Chat Raid. When you get there, and then we can all keep connecting with Shenzhen Zen. She's another regular here at Tuber Chat and a featured channel for tomorrow. Shattered Soul, I can't be 100% certain of that, but hopefully you can find a video that you are willing to give a thumbs up to before you start watching. I know not on every single channel is that possible. Some channels will have content you may not agree with or want to give a thumbs up to, but for the most part, I don't know if it's going to affect it or not. The thumbs up just gives a solidified note basically to the algorithm that you've watched it and enjoyed it and everything else. So where possible, I'd always give a thumbs up. Of course, you're going to want as many thumbs up as you can ever get as well. But that might be just one way of looking at it. So hopefully everybody will head over to the link that I dropped in the chat there. Mention Tuber Chat Raid when you get over there, and then we can continue connecting with Shenzhen Zen. And hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat and you have the notification bell on so you can catch us tomorrow. We'll be back, but the time is changing. So thank you, everyone, again, for all the time that you spent. And have yourselves a good evening, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow.